about specific cases of similarity when you have a triangle within a triangle. In these types of situations, you're just going to follow the exact same steps as usual when you are solving. Now your diagram might look a little bit different, and so it could be useful for you to just redraw one part of your triangle, okay? In this case, I have a large triangle and I have a small triangle. I'm going to redraw my small triangle underneath. I was given that this height is 5 and x is my unknown. First things first, I'm going to start by matching up my sides with one another. I can see that this side here, being 10, matches up with my 5 side. I can see that 20 matches up with my x, and therefore my last sides also must match up. Now I'm going to determine my scale factor. In order to do this, I'm going to use my blue side because that's the one where I have both pieces of information. My scale factor is going to be 10 divided by 5, which is 2. Nice and easy number. Now I need to set up my similarity statements. So in this case, I don't know the information about my small triangle. Therefore, I need to start from my large triangle and go to my small triangle. I know that 10 is similar to 5, so I'm going to say 10 is similar to 5, and I got there by dividing by 2 because I'm going large to small. That means that 20 must be similar to x, and I have to do the exact same thing by dividing by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10, so x is equal to 10. Let's look at our next example here, solve for x. Okay, I have, again, 2 triangles. I have my large outer triangle, and I have my small inner triangle. I can redraw my small inner triangle if I would like, just to make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to redraw that one. I know that my bottom side was 4.5 and my right hand side here was 6.4. I can go ahead and I can match up my sides. So I can say, well, the bottoms must match up. The right hand side has to match, and the left hand side has to match. Now before I can continue in determining my scale factor, I notice that my larger triangle doesn't actually have a distance for the length of the blue side. It's broken up into 2 parts. So I'm going to just add those 2 together and figure out what that total length is. 6.4 plus 6.4 is 12.8. So this whole thing is 12.8. I now need to find out my scale factor. I'm going to use my blue side for this, so my scale factor is going to be 12.8 divided by 6.4. 12.8 divided by 6.4 is also 2, so my scale factor is 2. Now my unknown piece of information is x. I'm solving for x, and x is a part of my green or my large triangle. Therefore, I need to start with small in order to get large. So I'm going to go small to large. In my small triangle, I have 6.4, which matches up with 12.8. In the same way, 4.5 matches up with x. In order to go from small to large, we need to multiply. So I'm multiplying by my scale factor of 2. And so in order to get x, I need to do 4.5 times 2. 4.5 times 2 is 9. So x is equal to 9.